not on. Oh my god, all that footage is...
I just remembered right now. Okay, so what you guys are witnessing right now, we've probably been recording for like 45 minutes, and this whole time,
the mic was on.
The mic was not on. Yeah.
So, yo, you got some
That's
fucking...
very funny.
All you can do is laugh.
Yo, what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? So, one thing that has been really troubling me as of late across music industries is how prevalent it is that composers of the music and producers have solely been the ones carrying these artists. I think it's a very interesting dynamic. Wilson has pointed out that obviously it's a partnership, and I agree, but like I feel like when in today's realm the music is so production heavy that like the artists, I think that's why the level of quality of artists is decreasing, because they don't have to do as much because the beats are always just slapping. So when you do get the odd time where it's a perfect fusion of a great compilation of strings and drums and all these other instruments, and it's produced really, really well, and you have an artist that comes through and slides on the beat real nice, it's game over. Shit. One of my favorite songs right now, Drip Too Hard, Lil Baby and Gunna. And I don't like trap music, but that song in particular, I just think is so melodic, and the way that they both intertwine on the record is just like, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy great art, and it just drew me in immediately. So if you haven't heard that song, check that shit out. But yeah, fuck that. And I was listening to Popcorn, he has a record called Me Unruly, and it just stood out to me in my mind because I just felt like, yo, this nigga sounds so unmotivated on the song. And I was asking myself, if this was on any other rhythm, would it sound as nice? And the honest answer to me was no. But that rhythm was produced so well that it just sounds so smooth and so sultry that you just kind of let the lyrics slide. And I'm kind of getting tired of that. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I really want people to really start putting forth better efforts collaboratively rather than just jumping on anything that lands on their desk, or these niggas just bullshitting on the record. Like, the content needs to be quality on both ends, from the production and composer, but also from the artist. That's what I would really, really, really like to start seeing more often. Wilson Eaton. He did this in episode 2 as well. My mom cut up some coconut, the man was just stuffing his blood clot fierce. Yeah. So all those pauses in episode 2 where he's not really talking, where he sounds like he has something in his mouth, it's coconut. This time it's chips. You know what I mean? I'm watching my physique, so I'm holding off on the chips right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as the artists and producers thing, I like more people in the game who are more in it because of the art. They love the art. Because a lot of people see a quick come up.
Yeah.
They see
people...
it's so
easy now. If your shit goes viral, bro, you can throw out a shit album, and next thing you know, you're on tour for 8 months. I'm sad that that is the case. And then you're on tour for 8 months.
And you can grind off that, and you'd be gone the next year, but you ate.
Yeah, exactly.
You ate.
That's all that matters. Like, fuck, bro.
But I wish there was more, because at the end of the day, the game is not really about money, bro. It's about just an exchange of art and the love for it, bro.
Mm-hmm. And that's when the best music comes out.
Best artists are never really in the game for the money, even though we'd be fools to think us as humans don't like having resources.
Oh, of course.
Money, like, who doesn't
want money?
Everybody
wants money, of course.
Let's not get carried away, but I mean, at the end of the day, some people are just invested in the things because they truly have a passion for it.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean? Like when I'm going in for that stroke on a bitch, like that first stroke, after you ain't seen it for a while, it's the first time, you gotta let them know. Because they can feel, women are so intuitive, they can feel your energy. Like if the strokes are not You gotta
hitting the right way. She knows, man.
She knows.
Sums up.
That first,
like really fucking up the head tie. Wrap your whole head again.
Passion.
After you just did your hair.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes that's
Passion.
necessary. Honestly.
Wait, if you go out
Hold
fucking up hairdos, you gotta pay for it.
Listen to me. I don't necessarily agree with that. Sometimes it's an accident.
If you
My point
out of
is,
kindness of your heart.
and this is more so to the black women, shout out to the black girls, we love you. To the other women that are not black, they're probably not gonna understand this, but yo, to be real with you, when I see a sister in her head tie, like I don't know what it is, bro. Like I just get super, super, super excited.
Because you equate it with bedroom.
Huh?
You equate it with the bedroom.
Oh, well, not only that, like I know underneath that, like you look, well, you already look amazing, but I know underneath the head tie, like whether it's later tonight we're going out or tomorrow, like you're gonna look so fucking fire. I need that sneak preview, and I wouldn't fuck up your head tie. I'm so sorry. Like I'm probably gonna low key untie it when you're
fall into the fetish realm.
Really like a head tie fetish. Well, like. You know what I mean? But
the way that you just described it was pretty off-putting.
To be honest,
I don't think I related to
honest,
that.
Yo, it's like holding like the cell. It's like holding the scent of like all the fucking products that she put in her hair and shit. That shit be smelling all like cocoa buttery and shady.
So we finally found a fetish for Marlon. For stats.
Yo, that's my shit though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to catch your thing in a head tie.
Me, I never felt the same way. I never felt the same way.
I'm gonna honestly put this away because I keep looking at it and I'm like, I really want to eat it.
I be liking to pull bitches' hair. I can't pull their hair when you got leaving.
Of course you can.
So it sucks.
You just can't get a fucking fist.
Because I love black girls, but they always got some type of.
Kid, don't like stop this. Stop this. Stop this. Stop. I'm not even gonna let you go there.
I can't make that joke.
No, you can't.
Okay, sister, sorry.
I'm not even gonna let that. See, I got you. I'm not even gonna let this nigga go there. We're not even gonna play that.
Well, obviously we know that's not true.
Exactly. I don't want people getting the wrong impression.
We're not
like,
clueless.
come on, there's lots of girls.
We've been
lots
educated.
of black girls with long hair, and it's their hair.
Well, not even that. The short natural hair is cool too.
I can't do no baldies though.
I love a baldy.
I know you do. You're such a weirdo. I just feel like they have to get a
palm
barber
that shit,
shot,
like a bowling ball.
like that. Like yo,
I just like. I like
that's
my
fucked up. But like, yo, that's how I felt. Like,
yo, when I'm yo, that shit remind me of when I was a kid.
Yo,
and I got a bald haircut. Kids used to just lick you in school.
You know what I mean? I just feel like, yo, what do you like, yo? Okay, and you're a man. You just said you like to pull hair, but like she don't have no hair, and you hitting it from the back.
Yeah, I want to grip it like a bowling.
You're gonna grip it like a bowling ball. I'm dead.
And they give you top.
So
I like my bitches to look like dirty tennis balls. That's what I like.
What the fucking love no prayer. Yo. I don't know where I found this nigga, yo. Honestly.
I like them to look like dirty tennis balls.
Yo, fam.
Bad bitch.
But I will say this. Any girl that has a short haircut, like, has a fatty. So to all the girls that be wanting to cut their hair short, if you ain't got a fat ass, don't do it. Because you're just going to be fucking up the metrics of it.
I know that.
Just leave that shit alone. If you got a little body, you know what I mean? The furthest you could go is like the bob. Don't go any shorter. That is not your lane. Stay the fuck in your lane.
Short hair with the knee long cut?
It's for the girls with the fatty, man. Like, just leave that shit alone.
Boy, wouldn't it be having... Yo, there's certain looks that just turn you on. Every man has certain looks that just are like, yo.
Yeah, and for me, that's like every look that like is for black girls, pretty much. Like, but I think probably my favorite is
light skin dreads.
That is a good guess, but but when it comes to like hair, I always fucks with locks. I like braids too, probably cornrows. I don't know, just simple looks I always fucks with. I like
cornrows.
I like double-stranded twist as well. I like when girls do the crochet in their hair too. That's pretty dope. And then like they style it up.
Like
you see what I'm saying? Well, I also have sisters, so like I see all the hairstyles.
My sister younger than me, so
I know all them shits. And I just like I just like how black girls could be like a different girl every day if they want, like that ass, like every week. So I used to, back in the day in high school, I used to date this girl, and her mom, she was African. Her mom owned 2 hair stores. Shout out to Micaiah. She's actually out in like Dubai right now or some shit. I don't know if she ever come home. This girl's hair was done every week a different style, fam. And like she would sew in her own weave and like do her own hair, and it would always look neat. Bruh. This week she's blonde, next week brunette, next week jet black. You know what I mean? Wet and wavy, like all kind of different hair, fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's like every hair is virgin hair. But is it really virgin hair?
In the ghetto, they used to love that shit.
Yeah, but it was
Indian
super
Remy, though.
all that brand too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Every week, that shit was jumping, dog.
But the hair thing, I don't get.
What about it?
I've never understood it.
The hair game?
The hair game, but
In what sense?
I don't care. Any type of hairstyle a girl comes with, I don't really give a fuck as long as it look good.
Yeah, but
As long as you look like you well kept, you look like you.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck what kind of style.
I agree.
But
150%.
But like I never understood it.
What about it don't you understand?
I don't know, bro. I just don't get it.
Like why they spend so much money, like how they do it, like why
What's
does it take so long? Like,
it's just I never understood. I was like, but why?
So you never asked her. So your girl never changed her hair, and you never asked her like, yo, like how did you do that? You never asked her that?
Why would I ask her that?
Because she looks good, and you just want to know. Like you're a weirdo. If my girl ever changed her hair, if she even listen, nah, that's weird.
You don't ask about hair.
Yeah, you should. Oh, let me.
He's telling me niggas is out here asking about hair.
If it's your girl, yeah. So let me ask you.
It's my girl.
Yeah,
no.
you should. So hold on. What I'm asking you, just hear me out. So your girl comes around with a new hairstyle. So all you say to her is, like, so you like it, and you're just like, yo, that's nice, and then that's it.
I don't even say that's nice.
What do you say?
Nothing. I don't compliment these bitches. Are you dumb?
Yeah, this nigga wild.
You bitches don't get no compliments from me. That's about it. And I still have my dick in your mouth. A1.
Nah,
Bitches don't know what they like. They'll say.
You're right, because she'll have long hair, and then she'll go and cut it, and then 2 days later she's like, I wish I had my hair.
Yeah, well, why the fuck am I gonna compliment it when she changes it every 2 weeks?
No, because there's some that look better than others.
Fuck her and her head top. Goofy. Bitch, goofy, bro.
Okay, so stupid.
I'm gonna compliment you on your goofiness. I was like, oh, a new hairstyle.
Yeah, I like
that.
that.
Dumbass.
I like that. How do you feel about policing what your partner wears? I don't believe in that. I'll just start off with
I don't
that.
believe in policing anybody any kind of way.
Agreed.
I will enjoy the woman for whatever she wants to be. If I want her to be a wife and she's showing me she's not a wife, I'm gonna enjoy her for the whole that she is. I'm just gonna modify our relationship. In my mind, I'm just gonna modify my expectations. You gotta do that with everything. When you get more mature, you modify your expectations with people. Let's say you're chilling with a man, you take him to a party, like it's your boy,
Yeah.
and he says some outrageous bullshit like, yo, Hitler had a point, or some crazy bullshit. In that moment, in your head, you should be like modifying your expectations and modifying your relationship with this guy.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you're not chilling with him.
Yeah, I'm so close anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course not.
same way as a girl, like, yo, she want to step out and wear whatever and be at the club with her single friends. Oh, that's what we doing. I'm not even gonna say shit. Do you? I just know now that you'll never be my wife. Because I don't like that in a wife.
Mm-hmm.
But I can enjoy you as a whore. I'm a whore too, I'm just saying. Don't give me a misrepresentation. And it's all good if you do, because I know the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you girls do gotta lock down somebody. All y'all, but a lot of the times it's be the woman pushing for the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times the guy too, but you know, in my life, I've only had girls really pushing. I've only pushed like maybe
A
like
handful of
a
times.
handful of times. You know what I mean? Most of the time.
That's what those instances when I was like, like there's something special about this person that whether it's
It just was a spark. You
yeah,
just had it.
you know what I mean? It's just something I knew that's where I was supposed to be, and I pushed for it.
Yeah. But when it comes to that, I know you girls gotta put on a dog and pony show. You gotta put on this act. These bitches, they could win fucking Academy Awards. They're so good at acting. I had a bitch treating me like I was her husband, and she was out getting side dates. So we know. I already know this is. And bitches gonna be like, yo, he's hurt. You know, it's just one situation. It's not. It's not.
Yo, we fuck
bitches with boyfriends all the time.
Listen, I wonder, what would be a really interesting number to know is who cheats more, women or men?
Women, for sure. It's more easy, and they rationalize it different. Women could fuck somebody and make it not count in their head.
That don't even fucking make sense.
They're like, oh, that one didn't count.
Nah.
Because it wasn't good.
Nah.
Or because
that's just bullshit. People just joking about that shit.
No, it's not a joke, bro. Okay.
Y'all can't ever tell me that, yo. Like, yo, I caught a body, but I didn't count because it was waist.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
You didn't know they think like that?
Get the fuck out of here.
That's exactly how they think.
Because if that's the case,
Derek Crow to tell me it's not.
If that's the case, if that's the real fucking case, like my number just got cut like in half 3 times. Like, what the fuck, bro?
But that's besides the point.
Like,
the main thing is like, if a shorty comes at me, and I'm gonna analyze the shorty myself. Listen, life is simple. You should not put your expectations on these girls, man. You're stressing yourself out.
I don't put shit on them. Yeah.
You can't try to control no woman. It's not gonna turn out.
They want.
They're gonna do it, and you should let them.
You don't even know exactly.
You should let them, and you should not try to control them. And you should enjoy them for how they want to be in your life.
Yeah.
Girls know how to be good girlfriends, good wives,
good sighting,
good
whatever.
Yeah. When they're ready, when they're good and ready to do it, they'll do it. And if it's not for you, it'll be for some next man. But obviously,
so my only problem with that is that's why you can't teach any and everything that comes into your life. Like, you can't give them gems, like all of them. You can't give every woman that you interact with gems, because sometimes her purpose is not to end up with you. Sometimes it's just to learn something.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
To do something for you. So, what do you mean it depends on how you look at it? I'm telling you.
You can leave people better than how you found them.
Oh, that's not a bad thing, of course. But what I'm saying is, like, you have to gauge it within yourself too, right? Like, not everybody's there for a reason.
You're talking about like giving too much of yourself?
Yeah. Not even that. Like, just game. Fucking giving too much of yourself. Just game. Like, if you know certain things in life that you came across because of your trial and error, because of your upbringing, whatever, doesn't mean you're supposed to share that with everybody. You know what I mean?
Why
There's
not?
different degrees. The fuck you mean, why not? Because some people are not deserving of that. And even
you shouldn't toss your pearls into swine. This is.
I never heard that saying before.
This is a proverb. This is the Bible.
Never read that one.
You should not toss your pearls into the swine.
Because
wisdom to a fool is garbage, bro. So.
And that's my point. Basically, you know what I mean? And if you're a man that has women around you, like, bruh, more times they're supposed to be smarter than us, so if anything, you should be learning from them. If you're just dropping gems on these girls...
That's a myth, eh?
That's not a myth.
That's a huge myth.
That's not a myth.
Women are very good at what they're good at. And we're very good at what we're good at. But let's not get it misconstrued. Intelligence is not...
Okay, let me ask you this.
Is not on the side of any gender.
Let me ask you this. How much of, like, shit that you learned was like, not necessarily taught to you, but was like, you were put in a position by a woman to learn something or to do something?
That's totally different, bro.
Nah,
that's totally different.
They know what's up.
No. You're talking about experience.
Yeah.
Experience is the best teacher.
Okay, first of all, the first woman is your mama. That's number one.
She's not the only person in
your life. And I'm not saying that, of course, and she's probably not, she may or may not be the smartest person either. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But your whole first little bit of life, bro, she had to teach you how to eat, how to do this.
She's not the only one there teaching you.
Agreed. You're learning
We
from your
got this
siblings,
bias
your
on
father, your
women.
this, your listen.
Women are not the only ones around you.
I think that the galam, no lie, bro.
Yo,
that's what I think.
I grew up with a single mom.
Me too, and I grew up with beer sister.
I see why you're saying that, but no. No, dog.
Been in a position where I had to make a crucial decision, and whether it was my sisters, my girlfriend at the time, whoever, I put this information before a woman, and so, yo, for the life of me, half the time I can't see it, and as soon as I put it before them, they analyze it, and they soon come back with the fucking Gucci answer, bro.
Listen.
And I put the same question before the man them, and not to say the man them are stumped, but it's not the right fucking answer, yo.
Their intelligence is
different.
It's different, but it's equal. It's different, but it's not more.
Yeah, then shoot that one up and put that one back in the holster. I thought he almost had me.
You know what I mean? We're not gonna get into this this idea of like, yo, men are beneath women in intelligence.
I'm not saying they're beneath.
That's that goofy Homer Simpson shit they try to propagate to us, bro. We're not dumb, bro.
I think though, like
this is wild. Let's say, okay, there was a male figure who gave the same problem to. He would have gave you a way to solve it. If he was intelligent, he would have gave you a way to solve it in a different manner, or we could have came to the same conclusion, and it could have solved both ways. But it's just a different type of intelligence and a different kind of wisdom. There's a different type of thing your mom can tell you about women, and you'll take it a different kind of way than if your dad told you the same thing.
I'm listening to you, and I'm just coming to the realization I definitely think that I'm biased. Wholeheartedly.
Well, for sure, I grew up biased.
Wholeheartedly, I'm
My
biased,
mom was the
especially
only
on
one
this
there.
topic, because, like, I feel like my energy is, like, probably like 65, 35 masculine, feminine. So I think on a lot of levels, it's very easy for me to resonate with their vibration mentally, and also.
Well, the house was full of
girls. You see what I'm saying?
It's different.
So it's different for me. I think that like, even in how like I approach women and how I analyze situations with women or amongst women is so different than like when there's other men there that haven't necessarily been conditioned like that. They come off kind of abrasive. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to like transmute that energy and kind of. You don't have to conform, but you have to like kind of become like Ditto, like one Pokemon, and like transform yourself. You know what I mean?
Adapt to every situation.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's an important trait and skill for people to have. And it's obviously not everybody can do that, but I think you have to find ways in yourself to like become adaptable. And again, I think that speaks to what you're saying, different kind of intelligences. A lot of these times when we have these discussions, I'm not trying to bash one side or the other personally.
I know.
I also feel very strongly about one side or the other, and I'm not going to play in the fucking middle either.
Well, we don't play in the middle.
With that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
We don't play in the street.
It's one side or the fucking
we
other.
We don't play in the street, so, bro. That's how you get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see what you're saying, G, and I'm a firm believer that every man needs different type of women on his team, and he doesn't necessarily have to be fucking all of them.
You don't have to even fuck any of them. You don't have to smash any of them.
No, you need one.
If you're having
you need one or two.
If you're having a team,
there's no way.
What kind of team are we talking about here?
Okay.
Are we talking about like?
Listen. Just in general, I'm talking about friends.
Oh, okay.
Confidant.
Okay. Yeah,
there's a woman.
Yeah, there's always one.
There's certain people you need in your squad. As a man, hiring women to be on your squad, I use that as just like a metaphor. But like having women on your team, there's less likely of a chance for them to try to overtake you.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by that is
there's less resistance
because they're not masculine.
Mm-hmm.
Your boys,
so on certain
your
things,
boys are gonna be there to like kind of check you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you with your boys, it's kind of like a camaraderie. It's kind of like, okay, we're equal, but no one's really submissive. Like we're submissive, but it's kind of like we all kind of subconsciously agree.
to
This
whatever
guy's the
that
alpha.
thing is. Yeah.
This guy's the alpha of the group, so we're kind of submissive to him. And then there's kind of like a pecking order in every male group, friend group. There's the loser who gets no play. That's the most dangerous one because he's envious. And then there's all types of friends in a male friend group, and every male friend group is kind of similar. But when you have female friends, when you're around your female, there's none of that contention because the energy is
chilling.
The energy is different.
You're chilling.
It's a feminine energy with a masculine energy. You know what I mean?
This is different.
And then what I mean by like different types of them, like okay, you got the shorty who's gonna give you advice on finances and like business. You need a female perspective on that. You need a female perspective on.
And that's what I'm saying, especially in something like that, because like, yo,
you know what I mean?
that particular person that you're referring to, that model, like that person, she doesn't care about your fucking feelings. She doesn't care about your fucking girl that you're plugging. She's just like, yo, I make money. You're my brethren. I want you to make money. You're coming to me with, you know, this business model, this display or whatever, and this is where I think that you should go.
There's one that's like vibe with you and chill with you when you're going through whatever you're going through with your girl. She's not smashing you, not necessarily, but she's just like, okay, let's be honest, when you're lacking female energy and you're so used to it, for your girl being around, right, you're like, okay, you're kind of missing it. You know what I mean? That friend that's there who will give you that feminine energy is good. You don't have to be poking it. And then we need our girl, and then we need, some guys need a mistress or two. It's just nature. We're in a constant battle between morals and I think if women were honest and weren't looked at as whores and sluts if they admitted it, I think they'd be honest and say, yeah, sometimes I want more than one guy because one guy doesn't have everything I need. One guy has this and the other guy has this. You know what I mean?
This guy went there.
Yeah, so one girl told me one time she smashed two guys because one guy had this and the other guy had that.
That just makes sense.
So he was good at this.
No. Maybe they're just better at sacrificing. You know, they're just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna.
Nah, they just
thug it out
they just
over
don't
here.
Get caught they just don't get caught. They plan their execution a lot more. They're a lot more thorough when they do their thing. If you catch a woman slipping, that's by divine intervention. Just, they're all greasy with it, and there's always the ones you never expect. So, just be careful out there, player. You know, aside from having your homeboys, get you a crew of girls too. Get you a crew of girls. Get some girlfriends. Don't try to fuck all of them. Can you just have girlfriends around that you're not
plugging?
You're not plugging.
They'll bring you more girls. That's when it's lit.
Most of the time they will. They'll hook you up with so and so and so.
Most of the time they have to. Well, it's like by default because like that girl's gonna trust you. Now you're coming around. Y'all are flexing and shit. Her homegirls are gonna see that. They're like, yo, who's that? One of them is gonna like you if you're like cool. If you're a waste man, then obviously no one's gonna like you. But you know, I would assume you're cool if you can make a friend. So you'd be alright.
You'll be fine.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to worry about.